بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. Our lesson today is a famous Iraqi artist. In this lesson, we are going to read an interview for detail, change reported questions into direct speech in writing, reported the questions to someone. وداد الأورفلي. This month, Iman Ahmed interviews وداد الأورفلي, the award-winning Iraqi painter. Where and when were you born? I was born in Baghdad in 1929. Where did you study? I studied social studies and art in Beirut University for Women in 1951. Then I studied painting at Queen Alia College in Amman. Khalid Jadr was my great teacher. Do you prefer painting or other arts? Definitely painting. I love color. How much time do you spend working? Well, I work for more than 12 hours each day, although there are also other things to work on. Have you kept the same style in painting? In 1973, I visited Al-Andalus in Spain, and there I started thinking of changing my style from realism to expressionism. Did you learn any other arts? Yes, music. I'm talented at music and I learned how to play the piano when I was only 6. At the age of 13 or 14, I could play perfectly. Have you had any exhibitions? I have had many solo exhibitions and taken part in many group exhibitions in Baghdad, Amman, Bonn, in New York, and London. Why have you stopped painting? For some health reasons. I have stopped painting. However, I have gone back to music. What are you going to do next? I'm writing my diary, which will focus on the 1960 and the 1970 in Iraq. Have you received any prizes? Yes, I have won many prizes from Iraqi Ministry of Information, the Artists Union, and the Artists Society in Iraq. I have also won the gold necklace in Jordan and many other prizes. Read the interview. Are these sentences true or false? Iman asked Widad where she saw her paintings. It's false. She asked her which color she liked the best or best. False. She asked her if the prices were important to her. False. She asked her how much time she spent working. True. She asked her whether she had taught anyone to paint. False. She asked her where she studied. True. She asked her what her favorite subject was. False. She asked her where she lived. Also false. She asked her whether she preferred painting or other arts. True. She asked her how much money she had made from her paintings. False. She asked her why she had stopped painting. True. And she asked her what she was going to do next. True. Reported questions. When we are reporting questions, change the tenses of the verbs as you do when you're reporting a statement. في reporting questions نقوم بتغيير زمن السؤال وكذلك بتغيير الضمائر كما تعلمناه في الدرس السابق. You can use whether instead of if. They asked if I was interested in the job. They asked whether I was interested in the job. Let's have more examples to understand how we can do it. WH questions. Where is the stadium? Reported question. So we notice that the tense of this question is present simple. She asked where the stadium was. So we notice that we make the reported question in the past tense and we put was at the end of the sentence. قمنا بتغيير زمن الجملة إلى الماضي ونضع الفعل المساعد في نهاية الجملة. Look at this example. What is your name? She asked me what my name was. We change your to my name, as we learned in our previous lesson. How much have you spent? Make it reported question. She asked how much we had spent. We change you to we, and we change have to had, because as we said in our previous lesson, if the tense of the question is present perfect, in the reported speech we change it to past perfect. What do they want? Reported question. He asked what they wanted. If we have do, does, or did in the question, we omit it and we change the form of the main verb. Yes, no questions. Yes, no questions means the questions that begin with auxiliary verb. Look at this example. Is there any bread? Make it reported questions. If we have yes, no questions, we have to use whether or if. So, is there any bread? She asked if there was any bread. Do you like Indian music? Reported question. He asked whether or if. Both of them are correct. We liked Indian music. Do. We omit do. So, if we have do or does or did in yes no questions or in the WH questions, and we want to change it to the reported question, we omit do or does or did, and we change the form of the main verb إذا كان هناك do أو does أو did في السؤال، سواء في السؤال الذي يبدأ بأداة سؤال أو في السؤال الذي يبدأ بفعل مساعد. عند تحويلها إلى reported question نقوم بحذف الdo والdoes والdid، ونقوم بالتغيير على الفعل الرئيسي حسب الزمن المناسب. Iman asked a lot more questions which didn't appear in the magazine article on Students' Book, page 74. Read these reported questions and write Iman's actual words. She asked her if her parents were happy about her being a painter. In this question we have if, so we can conclude that the question is begin with auxiliary verb. As we have were in the reported question, so the answer will be, were your parents happy about you being a painter? She asked her if she had any brothers or sisters. Also we have if, so the answer will be, do you have any brothers or sisters? She asked her if her family liked painting too. Do your family like painting too? We use to because we have if, and from if in the reported question we can conclude that the question begins with the auxiliary verb. We don't have auxiliary verb in the sentence, so we can conclude that we can use do. She asked her which her base painting was. Which is your base painting? She asked her when she had first sold a painting. When did you first sell a painting? She asked her what other painters she admires. What other painters do you admire? She asked her where she got her ideas. Where do you get your ideas? She asked her if she used photographs for her work. Do you use photographs for your work? She asked her whether she used the internet to sell paintings. Have you been using the internet to sell paintings? And then she asked her which countries she had been to. Which countries have you been to? Your homework is change these questions to reported question. That's the end of our lesson. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.